With 2 drill sites in Western Canada, Surge Energy is a smaller player in the oil and gas industry. So it's been trying to insulate from tariffs by selling its oil before they take effect.
We're nicely locked in for the first half of this year at those low differentials. So,
like many in the industry, Surge's CEO had hoped Canadian energy exports would escape unscathed. But the U.S. president says tariffs on oil are happening in just a few weeks at 10% instead of the broader 25%.
Having tariffs is never a good thing, right? Like, this will have a huge blow to Canadians and our economy.
The 4th largest producer of oil and gas in the world, Canada exports 97% of its resource to the U.S. 60% of oil and gas that goes into the United States comes from Canada. Canada is dependent on U.S. consumers, but the U.S. needs Canadian oil too.
The refineries will have to jack up prices if tariffs go on that oil. It could be 50 or 75 cents a barrel, and particularly the Midwest refineries in Minnesota and Illinois and some of those swing states would be most likely to increase prices.
It's why even American lobby groups like the American Petroleum Institute have been calling for the U.S. president to leave oil out of its tariff plans. Dropping energy tariffs to 10% may feel like a modest win, but it won't go far to counter the country's economic pain.
The Alberta oil and gas sector is not strong enough, big enough relative to the size of the Canadian economy as a whole, that even if the oil and gas continues to flow, that it's going to save Canada from a recession.
Ottawa has said that when it comes to countermeasures, everything remains on the table. And because of its potential impact on the U.S. economy, including oil in Canada's response, may be a tool too powerful to ignore. Carolyn?
Thanks, Heather.